Hello, this is Elden Ring. What's up, YouTubers? What at all? Mine is Favorite 1987, and today we're looking at Elden Ring, the board game, Weeping Peninsula Part 2. It's time to look at some other stuff. First of all, our miniatures. There is quite a few here. We have 6 Misbegottens and 4 stray dogs. So these are the stray dogs. There it is on the board. I think it's like they can occupy one space, unless like is it like 2 of them in the same space? Like, I'm not exactly sure what the rules are for that. Then we have a Misbegotten right here. Right there. I will be doing a video later on of all of the bosses and all the enemies together in one on one fucking board, and it's most likely gonna be a Gil's board. I was about to say Bale. Bale is a fucking DLC boss, and this game doesn't have these. I don't know. I'm so glad that they made a part 2 to the board game that's much bigger, but also probably more fucking expensive. Also, that means that for people that have this game or don't have this game, it's gonna be even more expensive once that finally comes out, because you'll need to collect all of them to have the full Elden Ring board game experience, because you'll be probably playing about 200 to 300 hours worth of a board game, and yeah, fuck my life, I guess. This will probably be taking up the rest of the year in terms of videos and shit if I ever do a gameplay, which I just might. That still also reminds me I need to do Bloodborne, the card game, because yes, I have a campaign for that I want to do. But anyways, as I was saying, these are the boards for the Tarnished. I wish there was a "you died" on the back of it. I don't know. I just really wish there was a "you died" thing. But anyways, here we go. Here are the stuff that are people most likely excited about. We have baggies, because for whatever reason, there are some it's already punching out. Okay, yeah, what the fuck? Why is it punching out is a question that I am very concerned about. It's all punching out. No, that makes it even worse. What? Okay. So we got damage tokens, of course. I like the fact that at least he managed to keep it all here, but I'm like, ugh, this is gonna be a while. No, you get back here. You get back here. We're not done with you. We also have 2 of these baggies for making the dials, in which case we gotta refer back to the rulebook to making such. And, yeah, I guess we're gonna start punching out everything, because now that everything's falling out, I guess there's just no real need to just keep it hidden. Huh. You know what? Just fuck it. Punch it. Punch it. The more you punch, the easier it gets. This is, like, really easy to punch out, though. I'm not gonna lie. And you get some extra things. Like, you get some letters for whatever reason. But I'm like, okay. And you also get some blank spaces, but I'm guessing that's for something else. Oh, you also get some, spirit ashes, even though we have the miniatures for those. I just realized you also get Steak and Marika. You get a bunch of tokens here. Like, you get a bunch of tokens. But then again, that's how board games works. And first page is punched out. I am just going to simply take all of these, minus the blank ones, and I'm just going to shove them in here. First page, just go in here. Makes it easier. I'm just speaking like Zav now. Like, I'm just, like, rambling, but I have kind of a sense of what I'm rambling, and then I don't at all. I'm ready, to be honest. I'm ready to play this. I don't think it's gonna take too long to play this, to be honest. Especially if I'm playing it solo and I'm starting to learn how to play. It shouldn't be too hard. Like, it shouldn't be, right? Like, literally, the first scenario is just simply put a narrative scenario. You're not doing much, you're just reading. And reading is kind of fun when you're doing it correctly. I really wonder how the execution of the game's gonna be when I play it. Because so far as it seems, when I was reading, like, over, like, some of the stuff on Board Game Geek and whatnot, it didn't have a lot of fixes as it needed to, like Dark Souls did. Dark Souls had so many fixes to the point that people pretty much just made the game out of fan-made content alone. Like, hell, someone previously just recently made a Slave Knight Gale final boss, and were it not for the fact that I saw this on sale, I would have definitely gotten the board game through Amazon, and then started downloading some of the fan-made content, because holy shit, some of that shit is peak, and I want to fight that Nameless King. Nameless King, Slave Knight Gale, and what's the last one? What's the last big one I want to fight? Oh, no, actually, there's so many I want to fight. It's not just that one. There's so many I want to fight, and they're fan-made. Like, almost all of Dark Souls 3 is specifically made by the community. Like, there's only a few Dark Souls bosses that are missing, and those Dark Souls bosses are, like, far and few in between, and usually they're found, like, I guess the rarest one is, the Dancer, because that one's the official one, and that one you can only find in the first official core set. So, like, yeah, you're kind of fucked on that front. I don't know how much of these we got, but we got so many. Like, dude, I was not expecting this. To be fair, I have tried unboxing these before, but then I had to sell them off because I just didn't have the space or didn't have the time or anything. But now that I am at a genuine time where I am just stable with my collection and there's nothing else to do besides review them, this is something I could do on my off time. This is basically my video game without video gaming, because I don't own a fucking PS5 to play Elden Ring. Like, god damn it, I actually want to enjoy this game for real, but I can't because I am poor as shit. I am poor to have a fucking thing, so instead, this is what I must suffer. And suffer I will. Because I'm hoping the board game can kick my ass at least a couple times and make me rage. I want to feel the same influence as the Dark Souls games did. The card game won't get... The Bloodborne card game won't give me that satisfaction, but it'll at least give me a satisfaction of I'm doing the game entirely, because the entire video game's there in just one card game. Because I made an expansion of it, and I'm going to add some house rules as well with Frenzy and whatnot to make it even harder for me. And also probably playing on New Game Plus, which is like all the enemy, like pretty much I'm fucked. I don't know. You know, I'm probably gonna go easy on myself first, and then probably do subsequent rounds. I don't know. It just seems fairer that way. So that's the tokens all done. And now it is time for it's time to put together the dials. How do you put together the dials? Alright, so this is how you put them together. Alright, so we got the boss HP. We got 2 of them. Which is actually nice for him to do. I'm not gonna lie. That's actually nice for him to do. Punch these. Get these out of here. You know what? I guess we can use this bag just for like storing all of the tiny ones, so we could throw them away later. Yeah, I guess that's the best way to put it, because I'm not sitting on my bed and having these multiple things going around my bed in the middle of the fucking night. Hell no, I'm not doing that shit. Look, I might be reviewing on my bed, but I ain't a fucking sadist. I'm not gonna go into bed with a fucking mess on my bed. Hell no. So if I ever do a campaign in the middle of the night, I will be finishing at least one mission before going to bed. That will be the goal. That will be the only thing that will happen with these, because that is what must happen. Also, these things change with each campaign switch, which is basically switching from here to the Realm of the Graphic King to Stormville Castle. You also switch dials as well. Like, you actually change dials, change setup, change runes. So there is kind of a level up type of status in this game as well. But it's very different compared to all the others. Also, this is just, I'm probably going to be skipping this part of the unboxing for the other 2, except just showing you the dials completed. So, like, I'll probably, like, actually skip these, since this is basically, what you see here is basically going to be the same as that thing you see for all the others. I'll just show you the boards before and after the punching. This is the only time you actually see me punching him like this on screen. So yeah, there shouldn't be a lot. This campaign seems small, but don't let your eyes deceive you. This is approximately a 10-hour campaign according to the damn sets. So probably about 2 hours of that is basically setting up the damn thing, and the 8 is the actual gameplay. Which, you know what, spread out across like 13 to 14 missions, and then also learning how to play the game itself. I think I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at all. Now, let's get the boards first. Let's get these first. These and these. So, what you're supposed to do over here. This doesn't have such thing as a new game plus, by the way, because how could you? This is literally just the opening first third of the game. No, seriously, that's literally what this entire Kickstarter is. This is the first third of the game, Limgrave. The second third of the game is Caelid, Liurnia, Altus Plateau, and Volcano Manor. So that means the third third of the game might be one final Kickstarter, probably a few years after the next one comes out. God, I am not ready for that shit. I'm sorry, I'm not. Try to pin me all you fucking want, but I'm just not. No thank you. This is how you basically put them together. You put them like this, then you just plug it in. This is basically the same thing we've done with the other board games on the channel that we've done, because we've unboxed the Dark Souls board game, we've unboxed the Bloodborne card game, and unboxed the Bloodborne the board game. We have done these dolls before. We have played these games before. The only thing is we have done not exactly the same thing. It's a whole thing. So we know how these dials work. And now they work flawlessly. You just spin them. This is the boss dials. Simple as that. Repeat on the same side. So, give me this. This is how this works. And just like a Dark Souls board game, just like any board game that deals with these games, if you die, the boss restarts. Unlike Bloodborne, a card game where you just fight until you die. That's basically it. You fight until it dies, which is it's different for that game in a way. I don't understand why it's like that, but I mean, then again, I do, because it was firstly made for a party game, which is 3 to 5 players. Then it got turned to a single player board game, but like, the board game is too much to get everything, and that just is not included in the DLC. Was the DLC is also included inside of the card game with the expansions. So yeah, I'm just not about that fucking life at all. Like, no, I'm not. So you get 10 health. So we're gonna do this. So basically part 2 is just gonna be looking at miniatures and punching out tokens. That's basically what part 2 is. And then part 3 we'll be looking at the cards and shit. Right there. Where to go. And I wonder if there's going to be some extras as soon as we're done. Because, you know, sometimes they'd be like that. And while we're doing this, I guess I can also start mentioning other things that'll be happening. I don't know when I'll be actually going to start up the essay again, because I once again lost interest. Luckily, though, I am not going to be doing the same thing as, I'm not going to be exactly rewriting it entirely, but I am still I'm still going to be rolling with the original script, but I am adding an extra aspect to add some extra emotion to it, because, well, this is going to be an emotional final video. It's been pushed back to November or even December. I don't fucking care which. It's going to happen either way. The only thing is, how do I put this? Once this video comes out, that's it. I'm done with YouTube. All series that are currently in the making will suddenly cease to exist. So, if I'm going to be doing this video, it's going to have to be during the making of... It's going to have to be after I finish the Elden Ring campaign. And since I have, like, literally 8 months before it's supposedly due, I can probably finish the Elden Ring between reviews of other shit. So number 6, so these ones right here. Alright, so number 6 is our hand dial, which is this right here. I just might be doing all of them off screen, to be honest. All the token shit off screen next time, which is definitely something I'm definitely doing. But in terms of other stuff for the Elden, alright, I guess I had to outline all my projects in another video. But, like, right now, I'm just brainstorming on what to do, because I definitely want to do the pretty much the entirety of Season 3 of Metal Carbot Toy Line as reviews. I want to do a ranking video. I want to do a video of, like, involving, like, why did I make a video about, this in the first place, which is basically the same thing as saying I want to make an essay video about, how Metal Carbot pretty much saved Transformers for me when Hasbro could not. And then I guess I have to, but then I will have to wait until after the season finale, because we are confirmed for season 4. But that won't be for like another, I want to say, well, actually, it's 10 weeks. We are officially 10 weeks away from the finale. Like, literally, as I speak, we're about to get episode 16 in a couple days. And with episode 16, that also means we get... Oh, there is extras. Okay. We'll just put the extras somewhere else so we don't lose them. But, yeah, basically, with all of this, the Season 3 is gonna be the last thing I actually collected this entire year. Because it's Tyrant Zero and Ignix. Ignix is coming in about a week. And then Tyrant Zero is going to probably release probably about 2 weeks afterwards, because it takes about 2 months for them to reveal the figure and then release it. So, by that token, it would be about, I want to say, an extra... By the time it's June, the pre-order will release, and then I'll probably get the figure in, like, July. And as much as I want to get Titan Class Grimlock, I need to choose one, and it's gonna be Titan Zero. Like, I'm sorry, but I'm gonna go Metal Carbot all the way. As much as I want that Titan Grimlock, I'm gonna probably wait until Christmas for that one. Because I just have so much shit to pay for. Like, literally, all of this was not cheap. My entire birthday haul was not cheap at all. Like, I barely got through that with money to spare. So, yeah, I'm kind of fucked. Huh, 23 minutes. So, yeah, we do have time to show off the rest of the miniatures for this set. So, I guess we can, get started. Because that's the last thing we're doing for this video. And then I'm probably going to head to bed because my back's actually hurting. And I'll probably do the rest of the morning before work. Nah, actually, knowing myself, I probably wouldn't be able to finish this till after work tomorrow. But you know what? That's fine. That gives me time to render and shit and just, you know, relax. So, of course, we're going to take a look at our Tarnished. We have our hero, who is a female. Yes, I did not actually notice that. She's a female. So, hero. We have our astrologer, who has a bent, thing. We have our bandit. And then finally, we have our prophet. And then we have our winged misbegotten. We get 3 of these in the set. That's what they look like on the board. we have our mini boss, the Scaly Misbegotten. Right here. Fills a whole space. Again, I love the detail on that. And then, of course, our main boss that ends the campaign. Leonine Misbegotten, which has a bent sword, unfortunately, and fits in a 4 square space. So yeah, that's basically it. Like, that's literally just the gist of it. You know what? I'm just gonna have them there for the end of the video. So yeah, that is just part 2 of the unboxing. Part 3 is gonna all be about looking through the cards and the stuff. And oh look, our tiles are already unboxed. They're not in shrink wrap like they usually are, but the cards are in a shrink wrap, and we also got card dividers finally. So now we don't have to actually, you know, suck at doing shit, you know? We can actually, there's 754 cards, what the fuck? Oh dear, this might actually be 2 videos. If we go slow. Which I hope not. So yeah, that's it. Little side comparison with the hero, yeah, that's pretty much the scale. That's pretty much the scale. So yeah, thank you all for watching. We'll be doing part 3 next, and probably by that, I mean in the morning. If you enjoyed this video, I hope to click notifications so you'll be updated, and I'll update some videos. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, arise now, ye tarnished.